Have you ever felt like life is just passing you by? You go through the motions, work, sleep, repeat. But deep down, you know there's more. More you could achieve, more you could experience, more you could be. But then a little voice creeps in. Who are you kidding? That's not for people like you. Let me tell you something. That voice, it's lying. The truth is, the only thing standing between you and the life you've always wanted isn't talent or luck. It's the size of your thinking. This isn't just motivational fluff. It's a life-changing principle straight out of The Magic of Thinking Big by David J. Schwartz. In this timeless classic, Schwartz reveals a powerful truth. The size of your success is determined by the size of your belief. Let me break this down for you, step by step. But before we dive in, welcome, purpose seekers, to Purpose Calling. This is the channel where we explore ideas, strategies, and stories to help you unlock your potential, find your purpose, and create a life you're proud of. If you're tired of playing small and ready to dream bigger, think bolder, and take action, you're in the right place. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on content designed to empower and inspire you. Now, let's talk about the magic of thinking big, and why it might just be the most important mindset shift you'll ever make. The story of Jack, a wake-up call. Let me introduce you to Jack. Jack was your average guy. He had a decent job, a decent apartment, and a decent life. But decent wasn't cutting it. Deep down, Jack felt stuck. He had dreams, big ones, but every time he thought about them, that same little voice popped up. You're not smart enough. You're not ready. Maybe someday. One day, while scrolling through his phone, Jack stumbled across a quote. Believe it can be done. When you believe something can be done, really believe, your mind will find the ways to do it. It was simple, almost too simple, but something about it stuck. For the first time, Jack wondered, what if it's true? The disease of small thinking. Jack's story isn't unique. Most of us live with what Schwartz calls the disease of excusitis. Excusitis is that voice in your head that says, I'm too busy, I don't have the money, I'm not talented enough. Sound familiar? Excusitis keeps us locked in small thinking. We aim low, not because we lack potential, but because we're afraid to believe we're capable of more. Schwartz warns, doubt is a powerful thought. It destroys potential, but belief works magic. Let me ask you, what dreams have you shelved because of doubt? The shift. How thinking big changes everything. Now, let's talk about what happens when you start thinking big. Schwartz explains that belief is like a mental GPS. When you set big goals and truly believe they're possible, your brain starts finding ways to make them happen. This isn't magic, it's science. It's called the reticular activating system, RAS, a part of your brain that filters information. When you focus on something, your RAS works behind the scenes to notice opportunities, resources, and connections that align with your goal. Here's an example. Have you ever bought a new car and suddenly started seeing that car everywhere? That's your RAS at work. Schwartz puts it like this. When you believe your goal is possible, your mind goes to work for you, helping you figure out the how. But when you think it's impossible, your mind shuts down. Big thinking forces your brain to get creative. It transforms obstacles into challenges and challenges into opportunities. Back to Jack, a turning point. Let's get back to Jack. After reading that quote, something shifted. For the first time, he started questioning the limits he'd placed on himself. Why hadn't he asked for the promotion he wanted? Why hadn't he pursued the business idea he couldn't stop thinking about? Jack realized he wasn't stuck because of his circumstances. He was stuck because of his thinking. So, he made a decision. He was going to believe in something bigger. Jack grabbed a notebook and wrote down the biggest, most audacious goals he could think of. Start a 6-figure business. Travel the world. Achieve financial freedom. At first it felt ridiculous, but then Jack asked himself one powerful question. What if? The power of taking action. Here's the thing. Thinking big is just the first step. To make it real, you have to act. Schwartz is clear about this. Action cures fear. Indecision, postponement, and procrastination fertilize fear. Take action, build confidence, and grow your belief. Jack didn't sit around waiting for the perfect moment. He started taking small, consistent steps. He launched a side hustle. He went to networking events. He read books, took courses, and learned from people who had already achieved what he wanted. It wasn't easy, but every small win built his confidence, which fueled his belief, which pushed him to take bigger actions. Schwartz calls this the confidence-building loop. Action builds confidence, and confidence fuels action. It's a cycle that transforms your mindset and your results. Jack's transformation from dreamer to doer. Fast forward a few years, Jack's life, completely unrecognizable. That side hustle? It's now a thriving 6-figure business. That dream trip? He's taken it multiple times. But here's the real magic. Jack didn't just achieve his goals, he became someone new. Someone who thinks big, acts boldly, and refuses to settle for less. Schwartz sums it up perfectly. The how to do it always comes to the person who believes he can do it. Jack's story isn't unique. The principles in the magic of thinking big have been applied by countless people to achieve extraordinary results, and they can work for you too. How to start thinking big today. So, how do you apply these principles in your own life? Here are 5 actionable steps straight from The Magic of Thinking Big. Set big goals. Write down goals that scare you. If they don't make you uncomfortable, they're not big enough. Upgrade your environment. Surround yourself with people who inspire you and challenge you to think bigger. Act confidently. Confidence isn't something you have, it's something you do. Start acting like the person you want to become. Focus on solutions. When obstacles arise, don't dwell on the problems. Ask yourself, how can I solve this? Take daily action, consistent. Small steps add up to massive results. Don't wait for the perfect moment, just start. Your challenge. Think bigger. Here's your challenge, purpose seekers. Take one step today. Write down a big goal. Believe it's possible, and then take one small action to move toward it. Remember, the size of your success will always be determined by the size of your belief. If this message resonated with you, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on content that helps you unlock your potential. Let's grow this community of purpose seekers together. Keep thinking big, keep taking action, and keep answering your purpose calling.